Welcome to Disab Academy online classes. Myself Ritu Gupta. In this video for class 10 subject mathematics, the topic is solution of quadratic equation by factorization. In this video of chapter 4, you will study how to solve any quadratic equation by using factorization. Through this example, find the roots of the quadratic equation 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. This quadratic equation is to solve by using factorization method. In class 9, dear student, very well you understood how to factorize quadratic polynomial. Here you can see 6x square minus x minus 2 is a quadratic polynomial. So very well you know how to factorize quadratic polynomial. So using that process, let us see. We have 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0, and you have to factorize this polynomial 6x square minus x minus 2 on the left side. So to factorize this, you split the middle term, which is minus x. How to split this? What is the coefficient of x square? The coefficient of x square is 6. So you multiply this 6 with the constant term minus 2 and you get minus 12. You find two such factors of minus 12. You find two such factors of minus 12. With the help of those factors, you could split this term. You can find out minus 4 and 3. Minus 4 3 is 12, and when you add minus 4 plus 3, you get minus 1. So here you can see minus 1x, minus 1 is the coefficient of x. So with the help of these two factors, you can split the middle term. 6x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. You splitted the middle term and got minus 4x plus 3x with the help of this process. Now, pairing first and second term together and last two terms together, factorize. You see that 2x is a common factor. 2x is a common factor in first two terms. So write 2x as a common factor into, in the bracket, you will write dividing first and second term by this common factor 2x. 2x, again understand 2x is HCF of 6x square and minus 4x. Very well you know how to find HCF, highest common factors of two or more terms. So 2x is the highest common factor of 6x square and minus 4x. So you write 2x here. Divide every first and second term by 2x. You get 2 3 is 6. And x square, when you divide by x, you get x. So when 6x square is divided by 2x, your quotient is 3x. And when minus 4x is divided by 2x, your quotient is minus 2. Similarly, for the last two terms, you can see here plus 1 is HCF of last two terms. Plus 1. HCF of plus 3x and minus 2, you will get plus 1. Now divide the last two terms one by one by plus 1, you get quotient 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. On the right side, 0 will be taken down. Now you will factorize again in the next step. You get 3x minus 2 is common factor. In this step, 3x minus 2 is common factor. Again, factorizing this step, you get 3x minus 2 into 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. You can see here the zero product rule will be followed to find the roots. Zero product rule. Here here you see that the product of these two terms is equal to 0. It is possible only when any one term of these must be equal to 0. So in this case, if 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, then 3x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 2 upon 3. If 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So you saw that you got two values, x is equal to 2 upon 3 and here x is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So these two values of x, 2 upon 3 and minus 1 upon 2, are the zeros of the given quadratic equation, or in other words, minus 2 and 2 upon 3 and minus 1 upon 2 are the roots of quadratic equation 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now see this example. Here you have to find out the roots of given quadratic equation using factorization. Let us see how to do this. We have 3x square minus 2 times root 6 x plus 2 is equal to 0. Here to split the middle term, minus 2 times root 6 into x, you will take the product of the coefficient of x square, which is 3, and constant term 2. This is equal to 6. 3 multiply this 3 and this 2. So product of 3 and constant term 2 is equal to 6, and 2 factors of 6, you will take root 6, root 6. Root 6 multiply root 6 is equal to 6, and you know that 1 time root 6 plus again 1 time root 6 is equal to 2 times root 6. So in this way, using the coefficient of x square and the constant term 2 and taking the product of these two, which is equal to 6, and finding two such factors of 6 which are root 6 and root 6. Root 6 multiply root 6 is equal to 6. Using these two factors, you can split the middle term minus 2 times root 6x. Splitting middle term, you write 3x square minus 1 time root 6x, again minus 1 time root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now pairing first and second terms and last two terms, you will factorize. See the common factors, which is HCF. Highest common factor of first and second term is root 3x. Root 3x, root 3 times x will be highest common factor of first and second term. Dividing first and second term by this highest common factor, you will find under root 3x, and here minus under root 2. In this way, dividing first and second term by root 3x, which is HCF of first and second term. You got quotient root 3x and minus root 2. In the last two terms, see what is highest common factor. The highest common factor of last two terms will be under root 2. This root 6 can be written as root 2 multiply root 3. So root 2 is a factor of root 6 and 2 can be written as under root 2 multiply under root 2. So under root 2 is also a factor of 2. So the HCF of last two term is root 2. Now divide third term by minus under root 2, you get root 3 x, and when you divide last term by minus under root 2, you get minus under root 2 is equal to 0 on the right side. Now one more time you will factorize this step and get under root 3x minus under root 2 into under root 3x minus under root 2 is equal to 0. You can see that the both factors are same. Both factors of this quadratic polynomial are same, means in this case the roots will be same. There will be two roots of this quadratic equation which are same. So if under root 3x minus under root 2 is equal to 0, then x is equal to under root